What happened if Saitama fight with Beerus from Dragon Ball number 5? Okay, so number 5 I'm gonna talk about power. Okay, so first I'm gonna compare both of these, then after I'm gonna say who is the winner. So first I'm gonna talk about power. So in the power I'm gonna first talk about Saitama. So definitely Saitama, I mean if you know about this anime character, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, he's definitely one of the most strongest anime character in the history ever as well. Okay, so in the raw strength power, definitely Saitama can destroy the meteor. Can you imagine? He literally can destroy the meteor. Even literally he can split the mountain with just one punch. Okay, and in the manga definitely he literally destroyed the planets as well. I mean if you see manga, okay, in the anime you are not going to see, maybe in the future, but in the manga definitely this guy Saitama literally destroyed the planets. Okay, so if we are talk about comparison to Beerus, so definitely Beerus is a god, okay, of Dragon Ball, okay, and he is not weak. Definitely he literally casually destroyed the planet. Can you imagine? He literally has more power than Saitama. Definitely there is no doubt. Okay, and literally he can literally destroy the universe. He has the power. So definitely in terms of raw power, strength power, Beerus has more power comparison to Saitama, but Saitama is not weak. But we are comparing with God Beerus, so definitely Beerus has more edge comparison to Saitama in the terms of strength and power. Okay, so number 4 I'm gonna talk about speed. Which character is fastest? So definitely first I'm gonna talk about Saitama. So if I talk about Saitama is considered one of the most fastest anime character in anime history as well. Okay, not number 1, but definitely he's a top 5. So if I talk about Saitama can literally moves faster than literally anyone. I mean he has a speed of, you can say, space time. He has the same speed how much speed is expanding in the universes. Okay, so he has the same speed. So if we talk about with Beerus, if we compare this speed with Beerus, so definitely Beerus literally keeps training with Whis. Okay, Whis God as well. Okay, and Whis is the trainer of God Beerus. Okay, so if we are talk about Beerus has one transformation is Ultra Instinct. If this guy literally achieve Ultra Instinct, if this guy use Beerus Ultra Instinct, he can literally travel faster than space time. So technically he has more speed comparison to Saitama. Saitama is not definitely not faster, it's not like that. Okay, he is too much faster. I'm talking about Saitama, but comparison to Beerus has more fast. Beerus has more, you can say, speed comparison to Saitama. Okay, so number 3 I'm gonna talk about defense. Which character has a good defense? So, because defense also matter when you are going to fight with any opponent. Okay, so first I'm gonna talk about Saitama. So if I talk about Saitama, definitely he has 0 damage. I mean you can't damage this guy. Okay, I watched that anime, and in the anime he literally just no one can touch him. Okay, I mean damage is a dream. You can't even touch this guy because this guy is so strong. Okay, so definitely he has a, you can say, 0 damage ability. Okay, you can't damage this guy even how much you are literally punching this guy. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, but if we compare with Beerus, so Beerus is God as I told you. Okay, and literally he can, as I told you, he can destroy the planets in just microseconds. Okay, so you can't damage him as well. Okay, he has also 0 damage. Okay, you can't literally damage that guy, and he can survive easily in the space. I mean Saitama also, but he has more ability to survive space without any issue or damage. So in the terms of the, you can say, defense, definitely it's technically it's a guy. Okay, both has a, you can say, god type of defense, but technically Beerus is a god, so definitely, but overall both are, you can say, superior in the terms of defense. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about number 2. I'm gonna talk about number 2 superpowers and the techniques. Okay, so both character has, you can say, powers, but definitely there is a difference because Saitama uses strength comparison to any superpowers. Okay, but Beerus has a superpower, but at the same time strength as well. Okay, he's not weak in the terms of physical powers. Okay, so first if I talk about Saitama literally has a physical power. He doesn't have any superpowers. Okay, so definitely he is reliable in the stamina and speed. Everything in just, you can say, physical powers. Okay, but if we compare this physical power with Beerus, so Beerus has a high superpowers. Okay, so with this superpower he can erase anything, even the soul, in just microseconds. I mean human soul I'm talking about. Okay, so he can literally has a strength, but at the same time he has a superpowers. But Saitama don't have any superpowers, but this guy also has a physical power. So in terms of, you can say, abilities and techniques, Beerus has more chances to win against Saitama, because Beerus also is a physical power in terms of his god. Okay, and also he has a superpower, but Saitama don't have any superpowers. So yeah, definitely. Okay, so number 5 I'm going to talk about is stamina, which character is, you can say, fight without any tiredness. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about Saitama. So definitely, if you don't know about this guy, Saitama has an infinite stamina. Okay, he's not tired. Okay, I mean, I watched the anime of One Punch Man, and in the end One Punch Man, literally I never see this guy literally tired. Okay, he literally fight infinite without any reducing of his stamina. Okay, he has an infinite stamina. Okay, but if we compare with Beerus, definitely Beerus is a god. Okay, so definitely he has a god tired stamina. Okay, but for some reason this is weird, because Saitama is not a god, but Saitama has a more stamina comparison to Beerus. This is weird, but this is true. Okay, so in the terms of stamina and other tactics, Saitama has more chances to win against Beerus. Okay, so this is the 5 points. Okay, so if I talk about who is the winner, so overall, if I talk about, Saitama has 1 point in the terms of, you can say, stamina, but Beerus has 3 points. Okay, so power, speed and superpowers. Okay, as I told you always, and speed, as I told you. So in the, definitely, if I say final who is the winner, so Saitama is the winner. Beerus is the winner. Okay, because Saitama has 1 point and Beerus has 3 points. So overall, this is the comparison. If you have anything to ask, just comment. I'm gonna meet you in my next video. Tata, bye bye, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tata, bye bye.